So this is a very sad day for the heritage, and it's just because I live in Canada instead of the United States. The call came from New York, and I said about a defective part and something about sending it in and all that. I'm like, I'm really hoping your warranty covers the mainspring. And he was like, okay, where you live, all this and that, and was ready to send out the part. And he's like, is this in the United States? I said, no, this is in Canada. He's like, oh, well, we can't really do that. Something about shipping and complications. And he says you have to bring it to basically where I first bought it brand new, so they can order the part or buy the part, which means that gunsmiths are involved and uh, shipping and handling and all that. And I don't see it being worth it. So I might just bring it back and say I just want my money back or just buy it back or whatever like that. So it's like that. It is a $10 spring, but just for the parts, getting the parts is a pain throughout the United States because you have shipping and handling, then you have to wait for the part. So not only is it $10 part, you have to pay the processing and everything else that could be $30 for a friggin' piece of steel that's like barely an inch long. And I already got it fixed by a gunsmith once. And having a fee of $50 to fix it, like for a gunsmith, for example, just to fix it, or $30, I don't see it being worth it, in my opinion. I still have it apart. So that's just the update on the firearm itself. That like somebody has offered to make one, but I said it's really not your job to fix like it's brand new. So the fact that they don't want to, they kind of did, but the fact that they didn't want to help or like send out the park or support much of their name, I'm not going to support their name, which is sad because I do like it, but that's just how I see it. You don't support me, I'm not going to support you. And for the record, the guy I actually spoke to, which I'm pretty sure was Chinese, was very nice, very kind, understanding. I never repeated anything. He was nice throughout the thing, and I thanked him greatly for the service that he gave me, and it was honestly fantastic service. I did stay on the line for like 20-30 minutes, but it was worth it for that service and to see if anything could be done, which technically no. And I do want to take the time and thank Rat65 Nova Man for the comment, and just to give him like the rundown that he never had any much bad luck for the heritage firearm. And I'm really happy to hear that you're really happy about the firearm, because when mine worked, it did work good, and it never ever skipped a beat. It's just really unfortunate that the rear sight was indeed crooked and the mainspring just happened to break half a week after, at the when I brought it to the gun range. But I'm still like processing what to really do. I might, I might bring it to someone I know who I've offered to make a new spring for it. But it's like I'm tearing between making a new one or just bring it back to store, because this is like the second firearm I get from that store that just fails to function. And the other one I fixed at least 5 times before it's actually starting to work like it should, because they have refused to fix or replace the part. And depending on the subject of the firearm, parts or whatever, I can fix it to an extent. It's not my job to fix brand new, because sometimes you fix something that's brand new and it voids the warranty. So I'd rather make the company deal with it first. And yeah. So thanks again for your comment. You have actually made me consider calling them, which was very much worth it. So I thank you. Like, I am genuinely heartbroken about the heritage. And you're right when you say they don't make firearms like they used to, because those two that I mentioned, the Heritage and the other one, were brand new. I had nothing but problem with it. which is unfortunate. But like the rest of my collection, which I will not mention, of the rest I have, some of them are past 100 years old and have never failed me ever once. I don't think I've actually replaced a part on any of them, except if it was sportified and I added that wood back where it was supposed to be. And this is what it looks like currently, if you're curious. I have it apart because you have to take this off to get to the spring. I actually took it apart at the range, and then put it back, and then brought it here and took it back apart. I didn't even put the sling on. It's still in its original packaging, and this, two of the sling points are in there. I still have the box. I still have the manual. Everything is there.